Hey y'all, it's me, Shelly. Join me on this wash day today. I was hoping to get this out a little earlier, but we're here and today is still here. So let's get started. First, I'm going to start by sectioning my hair off into four sections. And as you see, like my hair in the front is just so yeah, it got wet. So it looks completely different from the back, which is perfectly fine because I knew I was going to wash my hair today and we're doing this. So let's get started. Okay, so right now I'm going to this is not even a section, but I'm going to start with my pre-poo. So I love African Pride's pre-poo. I think that's the only pre-poo that I have. Let me know if there's other pre-poos that you recommend. But for my hair, pre-poo, this pre-poo has done wonders. So it's a great detangler. I also use like Aunt Jackie's detangler, which is awesome. Oh my gosh, that detangler is amazing. But this pre-poo does the job, especially for my low porosity hair. It opens up pores. It just gets everything started for me. So as you see, I'm doing a little detangling, a little brushing before I get in the shower just to make it easier. Typically, I do my detangling when I wash my hair, like my conditioning portion, but because like time is flowing, so I'm like, all right, let's get most of the hair detangled from the week out now, and we can do an easier one when we're in the shower. Let me know how you guys start off with your hair. Like, do you like use a pre-poo? Do you detangle first? Like, are you just soaking your hair up? Honestly, for me, it depends on the day, right? Like, it truly depends on do I have the time to do a full wash or do I have to speed it up? And this wash here is definitely one where I'm like, I have to speed it up. But as you see, I am taking my time with the detangling portion, which I always do because I could speed up like the wash part, but the detangling, you need to take your time and make sure you get everything. And so I'm just showing you my curls right now. It's not too bad. So I'm going to continue to finger detangle a little bit. And then I'm going to get my brush this part out to make sure I got all the little detangles in there. And then make sure I just brush it completely through, and then I'm going to twist this section up, and then once I'm done with this section I'm going to start another section. So all done with that one, so let's go to the next one and we're going to repeat the process basically. So I kind of clipped this and went to the next portion. So for this is my last twist. Again, I'm using the African Pride pre shampoo, which is pretty awesome. It's very good, and it definitely helps like with detangling and bringing some moisture into your hair before you start because of the aloe vera gel that they have in it. Um, which is very nice. So I greatly enjoy that on my hair. And as you see, I am really getting in there with the brushing of this last section. I think this last section had a little bit more knots than I expected, so I had to start from the root, well, the bottom to to the top. I was gonna say Rudy to the tootie, but anyway, yeah. So I'm just going ahead and I'm brushing this through, and then I'm going to go ahead and twist this last section up before I go ahead and hop in the shower. So as you see, I got all four sections done in a decent amount of time with the detangling, which is going to minimize my detangling when I'm in the shower. So I'm happy about that. Typically, I use the pre-poo for every wash day, but I don't detangle as much until like right before I condition or deep condition my hair. So, yeah. So now I'm in the shower just rinsing out the pre-poo from my hair and making sure that I get all of the pre-poo out. Um, yeah, I really enjoy the pre-poo. It's really nice and it's like a gel texture, so it's easy to just like soak into my strands. So I'm rinsing that out. And then I'm starting with my fortifying shampoo. So this is Carol's Daughter, the Goddess Strength. I really enjoy this line. Like it lathers very well. So as you see, it's lathering up, and I'm just going in, making sure that I am scrubbing my scalp. One of the twists came out, so I'm twisting that back up. But yeah, I'm focusing on the front of my head, where my problem area is, and then also just making sure that I'm scrubbing my scalp, making sure I'm getting all the nooks and crannies. So after scrubbing thoroughly, I started to rinse my hair out, as you see. I'm looking down because I got some water on the ground, but that's somebody else's problem. It's like, no, that's mine. But yeah, so I'm just going ahead rinsing out the shampoo, making sure I'm getting it all out. Um, my hair was feeling so refreshed after this wash. Man, I was like ready to lay down. But yeah, just being a little silly here. So just making sure I'm getting the rest of the shampoo out of my hair. Look at those curls. My hair is shiny. Look at that. The moisture in it. Okay, so now I'm going in with my conditioner, and I was calling to my husband to bring down my brush because I left it on the other side. So I was like waiting for him to hand that to me. And while he handed it to me, he made an appearance. So that's my husband, Devin. He said, "Hey, y'all." And so, yeah, going in, continue to twist my hair up. And yeah, after I did that, I went in with the conditioner and rinsed that conditioner out. And yeah, this wash day was pretty quick. I didn't deep condition. Usually I did deep condition with like a 30-minute deep conditioner, but luckily I deep conditioned last week, so it's okay to skip this week and I'll just deep condition next week. But yeah, this water was definitely feeling good and I was just like, all right, well, let me finish and wrap this up. But yeah, I rinsed all the conditioner out after I was scrubbing that in. And yeah, this was a wonderful wash day. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.